Welcome to the Alamo Fantasy Football League draft recap. That's what it is today. I'm doing this on traffic because we're heading out of town, so I don't have a drink or anything. I'm going to be on vacation, so the first couple of recaps are going to be on the road if I can get to them. If not, I apologize. It's just logistically it's going to be tough to do. Let's see. So as far as the draft goes, our draft was on Saturday, September 3rd, 2022. And this was our first in-person draft that we had since 2019. So it's been 3 years. And it was a long time. And it's almost like it was all backed up, that it was all pent up where we're like, we want to have a draft in person. And then finally it's here. And so everybody went all out. So we had a whole bunch of food. It was a ton of food. So like Brad smoked a brisket. James brought some ceviche with a seafood spread on a tostada. It was good. Darren brought some sashimi. Gary brought some poke. We also had like sushi. Eric brought sushi. There was Vaughn's chicken, cow grill, baby back ribs. We had a ton of food. It was insane. There was like Filipino food. There was like skewered pork from Tonino's. There was, what else did we have? Some pancit. And we had drinks. So we had some cocktails. So we were able to make some smoked old fashions for some of the guys. Some had penicillins. Some had Oaxacan old fashions, margaritas. It was good. And then there was a bunch of soju too that some of you guys were drinking. And then come to the draft, and then we finally got the draft going. So it was a good time. It was fun. First time in a long time. We had the lottery. I don't know how we do it. We always randomize it 3 times in a row. And then the draft order ended up being Morgan, then James, then Gary, Mike Bidding, Eric, Darren, Aaron, Brad, Jeremy, me, Mike LaRue, and then Richie. So that was the draft order that we ended up with. I made a mistake in terms of setting up the draft. So usually we have a shorter draft. We have a shorter draft. There's less rounds. And so because I didn't change the default, we had more rounds. So we had to make a executive decision on the fly. Like, okay, are we going to have a deeper bench, or are we going to just make everyone shave a couple players off their roster? So for now, I just kept it. And if you guys, like right before it starts on Thursday, we can decide if you want to dump players and have a shorter bench, because having a shorter bench means more players available in free agency. So that's the benefit there. But as they're longer, then you can stash more. So that's the outcome of there. And then so as far as like the draft grades go, what did everybody have? What's funny is there's draft grades from the draft software, and who won that one? And then there's a draft grades from Yahoo, which might be slightly more accurate because I think it incorporates our scores. It said the best draft was by Mike Bidding. But it's kind of weird because my bidding didn't have the highest grade. So Brownsville Jets had the best draft according to Yahoo, but the draft grades were Aaron had an A plus, so the whipping boy had an A plus, and then Richie had the next highest with a B plus, then Morgan with a B, Mike L had a B, then Brad had a B, then Mike B had a B minus, even though he had the best draft. And then James had a C plus, then I had a C, Eric had a C, Darren had a C, Gary had a C, and then Jeremy had a C. So that was the draft grades for Yahoo. But anyways, as far as like, I had to fix some of the scoring. Like I changed, you know how defense was like too aggressive last year, so I kind of dialed it back. What I did was I changed the score too for like some of the standard points. So I think like sacks, interceptions, those I had to put back to standard points. So it fixed it a little bit, but I'll just examine it a little bit more. But I think we're kind of settled in on defense. But anyway, there's the recap for the draft. So hope you guys enjoy this season. We'll look forward to it coming forward. All right, so see you later. Bye.
Go!